Alright, first is the forward spin. Alright, 2 count movement. It's a very basic movement. Next move you'll see is a silent Marine Corps movement. It's called the C-spin. Alright, you see that a lot. They do when you have people with bayonets also. They go through and they'll do something called a meat grinder. And they go through the rifle passes through their faces. You probably see that on TV or something like that in Marine Corps commercials. A little fun too. Next is a spin counter spin. Cadet squadron, suppose. Next movement to demonstrate is kind of a next level thing. It's called a double. It's an aerial movement. Alright, let's go with the weapon totally. Wait for it to catch. Alright, next movement is a foot stop. You do many different types of foot stops. Whatever one he chooses to do, I'll explain. Alright, he just did a transition into a foot stop to the side. Alright, you can do side foot stops, front foot stops, rear foot stops. There's a lot of different ways you can manipulate it. The thing about drill is that it's so complex, you can kind of relate it to dance or gymnastics. There's different kinds of moves and movements that have names to them. And when you link those movements into a series, you come up with a performance. Alright, so next thing I want to show you is a side double. Alright. That's good. Stepping up to a little bit harder. Cadet Pearson will show you a butterfly. He's doing a 2-man butterfly right now. Left, right, left, right. You could also add in, to make it harder, manipulations. So you could throw the rifle from the left hand to the right hand. Alright, things like that, you kind of add in little varieties to the movements. There's never-ending expansion for drill. A lot of people make up their own movements. Alright, these are only the structured movements that whenever you have a structured way of doing things all together is when you have a team. A lot of times people have seen individuals, stuff like that. It's very sloppy. Now when I say sloppy, don't get offended. Every little thing that you do in a soccer platoon, you can have one hand out. You're going to take a picture. That one person is wrong. Every single person, his head, his body, his eye movements, his feet, his arms, his arm placement, all have to be exactly the same. And that's what drill is. It's about perfection. And your performance is how good you are. Not just by throwing movement once, it's about throwing it 10 times in a row. Next movement is a triple. Next movement is a quad. Alright, that's the movement. The triple is 3 spins. And the catch, quad is 4 to catch. I have Cadet Watson demonstrate a flow movement. Alright, this flow movement is something that is more Hawaiian. You don't see it in the service drill teams. You only see it really in high school level and collegiate level drill. What we just did is a portion that we do in the routine in the ripple line, and it's when he's doing a full windmill and then a transition to the front of the body and a hard stop behind the back. There's a lot of these different hard stops. It's just simply an introduction to what drill is. Something else? Alright, the manipulation he's doing right now is called Rising Sun. Alright, basically manipulation from high to low and then low to high. That whole manipulation can be tossed into different sequences for a platoon or a dual or solo exhibition drill. Post call if I forgot anything you think you need to see. Nothing? Cover everything? Alright, at this time, I ask you to make the circle a little bit bigger. Kind of start to stay off the cement, standing, 2 steps back.